Hello, guys. Welcome back to another vlog from Vlogcorn here. I'm your humble host, Mike Mo, here on a Thursday night, here at about 11:38. Um, yeah, guys, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to my world of the Vlog Corner here. I saw that you guys reacted to my video. I didn't expect a lot of people to react to that, maybe five or six, but man, you guys are amazing. Um, I just want to expand on that a little bit. Um, This is going to be like 6 minutes, 7 minutes, but I'm going to expand on what I've learned from. I talked to Tom today about it and some of the stuff that his group has done, and I'm going to talk something that I learned from April today because, and I'll tell you the reason why. Tom is probably one of my favorite friends because he's good entertainment. He watches a lot of entertainment, so he can tell me what movies are great. Great movies are great to watch. What movies need improvement. What movies are garbage. Um, what film series need improvement. Mainly Star Wars, because Star Wars, don't get me wrong, great series, but um, there are some people who feel that Star Wars needs an improvement, but that's a story for another time. So I asked him if his people are weighing in on this, and they are. And Jeremy Griggs, the head of the clan, the head of the G&G Geeks and Gamers clan, um, voiced his opinion, and apparently Pensacon has um, threatened to take away his media credentials. I don't know what happened to free speech in this country, but if you want to voice your opinion on something like that, um, you should, because this is serious accusation. This is not a game, folks, people. This is a human. These are human lives we're talking about. It's not about a career. It's about a career, but these are human lives. It's just not careers for these people. It's human lives. Um, so Tom weighed in on about it. He told me what he thinks about it. He thinks it's ridiculous. He thinks that media wise, it's garnered a lot of attention to the point where people are fighting about it. I just want to say, Monica, I've been reading all the articles on this. Monica has gotten death threats and all this other stuff because most of them are coming from Vic's fans, because Vic fans are a little, they're unique. I'm just going to put it that way because I don't want to upset Vic mignogna fans, because I think this is bad, because, and I thought it was, and it's worse than I thought, because my other source, April, who is, I just want to put this out there to you guys. She's just not your simple run of the mill retail worker like me. She actually does Anime Boston. She actually does anime convention security. She's a security for at Anime Boston. We used to do volunteer work, but now she's security. And this has been going on since 2006. So this is nothing new. They obviously knew about it. So what she told me, because I wanted to hear her side of the story, what she told me is that Funimation did a 2-month investigation. A lot of people didn't think, oh, that's not enough time. When you're trying to investigate one person, you have a lot of manpower on it, and you have private people investigating it. You can get some stuff dug pretty quickly, and for a case like this, you can dig pretty quick. Um, Funimation, who I praise for actually figuring this out and actually bringing this to light, instead of sweeping this under the rug, unlike Joe Paterno and all these other people who are trying to save face, instead of being honest and coming out and ruining something. This, it boggles my mind that some of these people will do that. But there's some nasty people out there. I was telling April this earlier today. So Funimation did a 2-month investigation. There's obviously something that Funimation found that they didn't like. There's also allegations from other women in the con circuit. She even told me that there was some activity, everything, and she even observed probably some of it. she was telling me she may have observed some of this guy's behavior because he was at a con. She first started working in Anime Boston as a volunteer back in 2005, but she might have seen something happen or other. But obviously, Funimation found something, and Orchestron 5000 found something, and they hit the lot, Vic off. If for those of you guys who are wondering, if a guilty party is with, if a corporation doesn't feel like it wants a guilty party and it's figured something out, obviously there's something. It'll obviously come out as it goes, and obviously there'll be some proceedings of some sort. Either that, or there'll be a settlement, or they'll pay Vic. They'll This will probably broil down to something. They'll probably make a deal, but all I know is Vic's probably never going to voice act again, which is a shame because because he was regarded as a good talent, and he'd been working for so many years. Found this out actually from April today. He was actually law enforcement. That kind of shocked me. Actually, it doesn't shock me because cops sometimes are dirty. So, and she probably thought that, and she probably thinks that he probably got lopped off from that job for something like this. Now, do I think Vic's guilty of this? Obviously, it'll come out like the Bill Cosby crap, and obviously they'll have to figure out what to do. But obviously, obviously Funimation, and the other company, the other company that let him go, obviously saw something and they didn't like it. Technically, corporations, if they don't want to be connected with a problem, and they think the guilty party's among them, and they figured it out, which I think they did, then obviously they are reacting this way because they have to. Whether or not this can be handled professionally and maturely by some people, it remains to be seen. I just, at the end of the day, I think it's a mess. I feel bad for Monica, and I just don't feel very, and all the other women that have come forward about this, I don't feel that this should have happened to them. And he's been, and even and some Japanese guests that have come over have noticed his behavior too. So there's tons of stories. So they could get him if they needed to in a court of law, or do a small little settlement, or whatever they want to do. But all as I know is that Vic's probably not gonna be voice acting again, and Monica's not gonna be the same either, or any of the women or any of the people that got affected by this guy. This has been happening since 2006. Everybody's acting as if this is brand new. This is coming from April, of course. But this happens in the anime circuit quite a bit, in the convention circuit quite a bit. And this is the reason why I have trouble backing Hollywood and acting types, because of this crap. So I don't mind watching movies and watching anime. It's just that now there's some actors that are charitable. They do a bunch of stuff. Danny Thomas, if you guys don't know who he is, he used to be an entertainer back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, I believe. He started the Jean St. Jude Foundation. Not all Hollywood actors are bad. Not all entertainers are bad. Some people are very charitable. Some people aren't horrible, but there are some monsters out there. I told April, and I said there's always going to be. So I hope you guys take with this. I'm just going to say this until. Do I feel that Vic should have been a little bit wiser with this? Yeah. Because this basically ruined his career, and he should have made better choices. He should have, and I just feel that, you ruined your career over one thing, over a couple of things here and there. I know it's good to be I know it's good to have jokes here and there, but there's a line you got to draw. And professionally, you have to draw a line somewhere and you got to be able to stick with it. Obviously, that line got crossed. And obviously, Monica is one of the latest people to come out because of this. I do feel bad. Now, just going to say this right now. Guys um, can also be targeted by abuse, so it's just not both. It's just not one sided. Both, this is, you can be victimized. Guys can be victimized. Women can be victimized. It's just a sad thing to see this happen because it's just, because I always say that, oh, I have some faith in humanity, but there's always some moments where it gets turned down a little bit or it gets ruined. So, do I have faith that Monica will get through this, and my prayers and thoughts go out to her and my and I just wish Vic, I don't mean anything bad on him because, but all as I say is, Lord have mercy on your soul, bud, because it's all on everybody's counts in this whole, have mercy on everybody's soul, and just pray that humanity can live again, because this is probably the darkest time. This has probably been the darkest 10, 15 years in anime's history, and it's coming to light. So, and we've had not Bing Cosby. We had Bill Cosby come out. Joe Paterno's thing, Jerry Sandusky's thing also came out a couple of years ago. That program got tarnished big time because of it is because so. Do I stand behind Funimation for making the right decision? Yeah. I will just be a little bit more wary because Funimation could have swept this under the rug and we wouldn't have heard about it. But obviously, Funimation obviously had to figure out what it was going to do. Funimation is obviously going to come out with a statement when all this is all said and done, saying, we're going to try. They're obviously going to try to change their procedures and try to figure out what this is all about. Try to keep a better leash on this because this just doesn't happen randomly. This happens every day. I mean, there's always something happening. But yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to put this one to do because I have to go to bed. I have to work at night tomorrow. So yeah, guys. I'm just going to say I'm going to neutral, and I just feel bad for all the parties, and I just wish this never would have happened, but this isn't a game. Hopefully Monica is all right. Hopefully she can recover from this. It may take a while because this is pretty traumatizing stuff. And also Vic as well, because this is like, just when you think the world's good, I always maintain that the world's nasty as it can be, so yeah, guys, I'm going to bid this one to do. Long live America. God bless America. Long live democracy. Long live the Second Amendment. Amen to my grandparents' spirits. Amen to both of them. And just pray that humanity maintains itself. All right, guys. Peace out. If you guys have any thoughts or you have any comments, I'll answer them in the next couple of days. And if you guys need me to make a video, you guys need me to talk to April or see what's going on about this. But I'm just going to say that she knows that this isn't great and this needs to stop because sexual harassment in the workforce is not tolerated by anybody. It's not tolerated by me. It's not tolerated by anybody. It shouldn't be. But it happens, but we got to find ways to curb it and lessen its effect because this kills livelihoods. This kills everybody's lives, just like everything else. So yeah, guys, leave comments. I'll be able to answer them. I'll talk to people. I'll look up articles. I'll see what I can do. But this is serious crap, and it has to be addressed. And as an anime fan, this kind of concerns me. So, the kind of the health of what it is and, what else is going on. So, yeah, guys, leave comments in the description. Leave comments in the comments, ask me any questions. I'll try to get you guys answers, or I'll try to give you the finer details when I get them. So, all I'll either answer them in a video or I'll answer them on this in the comment section, so you guys can stay tuned. I'm not going to talk about it tomorrow. I will maybe just Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. But yeah, peace out, guys. I didn't mean to take up 15 minutes of your time, but peace out, everybody. Peace out, America. And let's make humanity great again.